Well, hello guys, and welcome back. Today is going to be a nice, fun-filled day of firewood, and it starts with GFYN. Alright, well, got her filled up with fuel, and I don't think I've ever shown my fuel tank set up on my truck, but I think it's pretty cool. And if you have diesel equipment, like more than one piece, or even if you have one piece that just holds a decent amount of fuel, I think it might be worth buying like a tank, a transfer tank of some sort, because it is so much better than cans, especially if you got to do 20, 30 gallons. So I've had this fuel tank now, I think for like 5 years. I had it in my last truck, and I've obviously got it in this truck, but it is just in RDS. I think it's 55-gallon transfer tank. It's got a toolbox on the top, and then on my old truck I had it plumbed into the tank, the truck tank, so when we pulled the camper we could drive like 8 hours without filling up. This one, it's not plumbed into the tank, but I do have a way to pump out of it. It's just plumbed from the top, a fill-right RD8 there, and then I got it on hydraulic couplers there, so when I'm done with it I can take the hose, wind it up, put it in the tank, and it goes under the bed cover. It's nice and hidden, but it works pretty good. It is pretty nice to fill stuff up with that versus struggling with the cans. And then I usually just take that to the gas station once every few months and put 40 or 50 gallons in it, and then I don't have to worry about going and getting fuel and filling up the 5-10 gallon Bobcats. There's several tanks in there, so I think it works pretty good. But anyways, what is the video about today? Today, we're going to be splitting wood. My brother is coming over. I feel like I'm behind. I just haven't done wood for a while. I was doing pretty good in December, and then the holidays came, January came, snow, ice, cold temps came, and I just didn't do a lot of wood, and I've been selling a lot of wood, and I just feel like I'm behind. So I've recruited my brother. I told him I'd pay him 20 an hour. He don't know it's 20 cents, but he's probably thinking 20 bucks, but it's 20 cents. Told him I'd pay him if you want to come help me split wood. So we're gonna use the Ultra, because typically I use the split fire and I just work by myself, which that is great, just work at a pace that way. But if you have a ton of wood to get done, a second set of hands in a horizontal splitter with a 4-way and a quick cycle time is the way to go. Because it takes me by myself with the split fire about 30 to 35 minutes to do a face cord split and stacked, and with the split, with the Eastamade, we should be able to do them in 10 to 15 minutes split and stacked. So we'll be getting a lot more wood done, and it'll be fun for me and maybe for Alec too, because it's when you just work by yourself for so long, you get kind of bored, and it gets to be monotonous, you know what I mean? And when you're working with somebody, especially on the same splitter together, the time just flies by and the wood just pumps out and you get it. So that is what we're doing today. We're splitting. I filled up the Bobcat because we're gonna need that to move totes, and then I have a firewood delivery right now. So I need to load up a face cord of wood, take it to somebody. They said their furnace went out and they're in a pinch and they need some wood, so I got wood. So I'm gonna load that up in the dump truck. I'll show you, and then we'll get the splitter set up and we'll split some wood. So come on. Alright guys, got a little rick of wood loaded on there, some ash here. Put that tailgate up in a minute, get this thing fired up and get it warming up. I had her plugged in, so shouldn't have any problem starting. In fact, we're not even gonna cycle the old glow plugs. See that? 2:02, 8:59 on the clock. Oh yeah. Mark, son. Yeah. Rig right there. Rig. Woo-wee. All right, guys, so I got the Ultra hooked up to the Defender, and I would like to see, and I'm sure other people would, I'd love to see manufacturers put fork pockets on everything, because like a lot of people that do firewood, they have, like I have forks on my Bobcat all the time, and when I move my split fire, it doesn't have forks on it, fork pockets, but it's easier to get under it. I would love for this thing to have like a set of fork pockets, like, you know, I guess people could make them, I guess, but like, I don't know, something under here. I don't even know how you do it. Like, you'd have to design it, but just to move them around, like nothing is easier than just driving into something, scooping and moving around, and you don't have to worry about it falling off. You don't have to hook up another machine for it. If you're loading it on a trailer, it's way easier than trying to like back it up the trailer and unhook it, all that jazz. So fork pockets, figure out how to put fork pockets on everything, or like do like construction equipment, how they have like a pick point on everything. Like all like the big generators like that are this size, they have a pick point on them so you can like move them with the crane. That'd be freaking sweet. Just a thought. Just a thought. Just make life easier. Don't have to switch attachments. Just pick and carry. Okay, I'm gonna deliver this one now. I'll see ya. Bye. All right, so I drugged the Ultra out here, got some totes set up. Sister's here. We're gonna split some wood. So I definitely forgot how good this log splitter was. I've been using just myself by myself in the split fire for a while, and with 2 people in the 4-way, this thing just flies. This is so we're splitting beech and I think hard maple today, but it's slick, so there was a few little, yeah, moron wants to throw snowballs, idiot. Good time though. So Alec's gonna switch, he's gonna run, and I'm gonna stack, and he'll run from this side since he's left-handed, and we'll just keep going. We'll probably do one more toad on camera, and then we'll let you guys go. So thanks for watching. All right, so we got both those split, and I don't know how long it took, but
20 minutes.
Probably about 30, because it's 11:33 now, and then we started about 11. So that's pretty good stuff. This thing flies. I forgot how sweet this thing was. Haven't used it for a while, but it makes pretty good looking wood. We pushed through some knotty stuff, a couple flying projectiles, being that it's snowy and slick. But you saw enough of this. We're gonna keep splitting, but I'll see you guys next week. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Take her easy.